तौ सन्तोषयता सन्तो श्रीलरूपसनातनौ दाक्षिणात्येन भट्टेन पुनरेतद्विविच्यते तस्याद्यं ग्रन्थनालेकं क्रान्तव्युत्क्रान्तखण्डितं पर्यालोच्याथ पर्यायं कृत्वा लिखति जीवकः. So one of the most difficult topic in Krishna Sandrabha we are going to discuss. Let us see. Hermeneutics, Shat Pramana and Shadlinga. Hermeneutics, Shat Pramana and Shadlinga. My God, this is quite difficult to explain and quite difficult to understand. 73 is there? Acha. अच्छा देखा ही नहीं मैं डायरेक्टली उसको प्रिपेयर किया. अच्छा था. Yeah. Sutta also is having desire to describe Krishna only. That means we are trying to, like in the Bhakti Sandarbha, we found Abhideya. So we are finding here Vishaya. So Krishna is the Vishaya. So Sandarbha, any book is having the 4 items. So Vishaya, Sambandha, Abhideya and Prayojan. So Vishaya is what? Krishna. Sri Krishna Vishaya Tat Sambandha Abhideya Bhakti Abhideya Tat Priti Prayojanam. So these are all the 4 Anubandha Chatushtayam. So what is the Vishaya of the Srimad Bhagavatam? We established in the first Sandarbha Srimad Bhagavatam as the highest Pramana. Then after that, what is the Vishaya of this Srimad Bhagavatam? That highest Pramana is discussing about whom? So we want to see that is Krishna. If we say this is Krishna, then yes, Vishaya is Krishna, so that means Krishna is only the avatari. We can establish this. So Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. We can establish this. So to establish this, that means Krishna is the Vishaya. We are going to investigate the each and every speaker and listeners desire to describe or hear about whom. That is the thing we are doing. So they are in that, out of that flow we are seeing today, Suta's intention is what? So he wants to describe about whom. So in his discussion, in his narrations, so majorly his intent is what? That we want to investigate. Ata Sri Sutasyapi iti samprasna samhrishta ityadyanantaram Narayanam namaskritya ityadyante Puranam upakramya eva aha Manayah sadhu prishtoham bhavadbirloka mangalam yatah kritas Krishna samprashno yena atma suprasidati. After hearing the questions from the sages, Sutta started replying. And first of all, he is showing his sampujya iti samprashna samhrishtaha. Samprashna samhrishtaha vipranam raumaharshinaha. That means he was asked very thoroughly, very nicely by the sages. Iti samprashna samhrishtaha raumaharshinaha vipranam pratipujya vacha tesham pravuktum upachakrame. So after hearing these questions from the Saunakadi Rishis, Sutta Goswami was so happy and he respected them, and after that he started replying. This is the thing we are saying. So how he started replying them? Puranam upachakramye. Upachakrame. Eva aha. So first of all, Munayah Sadhu Prushtoham. How he is starting answer? He is starting answering from sixth sloka. That sixth sloka is the answer for the first question. What is that first question? How the sages? Pumsam aikantitaha shreyah tanna shenshitumarhasi. This is the first question. To answer this, Savai Pumsam Paro Dharma, this is said. This is said by the Sota Goswami. Before saying this, he is mentioning Manayah Sadhu Prushtoham. Manayah Sadhu Prushtoham Bhavadbhir Lokamangalam. Yatah Krutah Krishna Samprashnaha. Why he was so happy, you know? What Sota Goswami is saying? Oh sages, you have questioned me in a highly significant manner, beneficial for the entire world, because through inquiry about Krishna as conducted by you is itself that by which complete fulfillment of self comes into being. Krishna is asked by all of you. That means you all asked about Krishna. By this, my heart is pleased. Ena atma suprasidati. So heart become pleased. So from this you should understand. So we are understanding that they asked about Krishna, and when they are sages asked about Krishna, that we already discussed in the previous Anachedas. The Saunaka's intention is so asking about or asking to know about Krishna, and by knowing this, Suta Goswami also became happy, you know, by hearing all these questions. That means he is also liking to tell about Krishna. Tika, if you see the Tika of this, तेषां वचः प्रतिपूज्य इति यदुक्तं तत् प्रतिपूजनं करोति. गर्म पानी पीने से अच्छा लगता है बोलने में. बोतल गया कहाँ? तेषां वचः प्रतिपूज्य. So this is we are seeing in the first sloka. Tesham pratipujya vachah tesham. So tesham vachah pratipujiti yaduktam tat pratipujanam karoti. He munayah sadhu yatha bhavati yatha prushtam yatah lokanam mangalam etat yad yatah Krishna vishayah samprashnah krutah sarva shastrarda sarodhara prashnasyapi Krishne paryavasanam Paryavasanad evam uktam. Sota Goswami is saying to Saunakadi Rishis, you asked very well, very good question you people asked, which is really pleasing to my heart, and also it is Loka Mangalam. So it is Bhavadbhir Loka Mangalam. It is going to bring the auspiciousness to the entire creation. So these questions, why? Because you people asked about Krishna. Krishna Vishayah Samprashnah Krutaha. Yataha, reason, since you people all asked about Krishna, that is the great thing you did. Why Krishna is so asking about Krishna is so important? Because Sarva Shastrartha Sarodhara Prashnasyapi. So essence of the all the scriptures, Sarva Shastra Artha Sarodhara. So the essence of the all the scriptures, if you ask a question related to the essence of the all the scriptures, so what is the answer for that? That answer result into what? That answer can be the Krishna Paryavasanat. The answer will be the Krishna. So that's why such a object about such a vastu you people ask. That's why it is going to bring the auspiciousness in the entire Krishna. Because Krishna is the essence of all the scriptures. अतएव उत्तरेषु अपि पद्येषु अधोक्षज वासुदेव सात्वतां प्रति कृष्णः तत्प्राधान्य विवक्षत एव पाठिताः. You tell me what are the slokas. If you see in the next coming slokas in the same chapter, he is again and again using the words related to Krishna. Krishna names only he is using. Where is Adhokshaja? Which sloka? Sutta Goswami using in this chapter. So no, 2:6 actually. First Adhokshaja you should say. Vasudeva is where? You should say sloka. Vasudeve Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojita. It is 7th sloka. And next Satvatam Patihi. Where it is? This is 14th sloka. So Tasmad Ekena Manasa Bhagavan Satvatam Patihi. So Satvatam Pati means Satvatas Pati, the master is Krishna. Next, one more word, Krishna. Where is that Krishna word? 17. So Sasunatam Sakatam Krishna Punyashravana Kirtana. Prati Shabda Tat Pradhanya Vivakshatata Eva. Why he is using the Krishna's names? Because Krishna is main. For his in his topic, he is the main person. That's why he is mentioning again and again. So from this also you should understand the intent of Sutta Goswami is also Krishna. Atashreya prashnasya api uttaram lokamangalam ityaneneva tavad dattam bhavati. First question of this, what is that first question? Tanna Shreya Pumsa Maikanta Shreya Tannaha Shamshutu Marhasi. This is the first question. So for that answering, what is the best thing for the humanity? What is the auspicious thing for the humanity? This is the question he asked. Na? Says yes. Then for that, what is the result of, what is the answer to that? Lokamangalam ityaneneva tavad dattam bhavati tatha atma sampradhetoscha yena atma suprasidati ityanena. So then to answer this, he said in the 5th and 6th questions, 5th and 6th slokas, Bhava Muneha sadhu prishtoham bhavadbhir lokamangalam yatkruta Krishna samprashnaha. So in the 5th and 6th we are seeing Krishna is asked, and savai pumsam paro dharma yato bhakti radokshaja ahaytuka pradaya atma suprasidati. So that's Krishna is only is the cause. Is a cause for the in the 5th sloka we are seeing Sutta Goswami is saying that Krishna is being asked by all of you, so that question is bringing the auspicious to the entire creation. How that is said in the 6th sloka. Savai pumsam paro dharma yato bhakti radokshaje. If you get ahaitiki apredhata bhakti in the Lord, by that what will happen? Heart is pleased. So ultimately we are seeing from all these two. So Krishna is the intent actually of Sutta Goswami. You should just in the whole, how to say, so Krishna is the main subject matter for the descriptions of Sutta Goswami. How to say? This is simple. The questions are asked about the Krishna by the Saunakadi Rishis, and Sutta Goswami became happy, and he said that these questions are going to bring the auspicious to the entire creation. So that means what? Those questions. That means he is ready to. He is having happiness in describing about the Krishna, and that is also is why that happiness is coming by the Krishnas about the Krishna questions about the Krishna, because Krishna is the essence of the all the scriptures. So anyone want to ask about the essence of all the scriptures in that relation, answer will be the Krishna only. That is the reason. And also we are seeing the in this chapter. Krishna is only his main subject matter. So that's why he is using the words Krishna in many places here. And finally, we are also saying Krishna is first question is asked, what is the what is the best thing for the humanity? Then in that he said that your questions will bring the happiness and bhavadbir bhuvana loka mangalam, bhavadbir loka mangalam. So these questions whatever is asked, so that is nice, well and good, uh, and and that question will bring the happiness. And then next he explained how that is going to get happiness. That Krishna question related to the Krishna, how it is going to get happiness, that is explained in the next sloka. So if anyone get the bhakti, ahaitiki bhakti in the Krishna, then by that heart is pleased. So anyway, like this. Next we will be seeing Anuchadas. So 74th Anuchada here. Tadevam mahasrotruvartrunam एकमत्ये ऐकमत नाम ऐकमत्येन च तात्पर्यं सिद्धम. Till now what we established, what is established till now? Maha Srotru, the main speakers, listeners. So who are the main speakers we saw in this till now? Sukadev Goswami, Parishit Maharaj we saw, Brahmaji we saw, and next Saunaka we saw, and Sota Goswami we saw. So these are the main speakers and listeners. All these, so they are ready to describe and hear about Krishna. So from this, so we concluded that Krishna is the subject matter of their discussions. So from this we can understand the main speakers of this whole book, Sota, Sonaka, so Sukha, Parikshit, Brahma, and Narada, and so and so. So are they directly know and tell about the Krishna. So that's why Krishna is the subject matter of Srimad Bhagavad. That is established. So that's why he is the avatari. Because highest pramana is what? Bhagavatam. And that is discussing about Krishna. Means what? Highest pramana will discuss about highest subject matter or not. And that is Krishna. So that's why Krishna is everything. Is the cause of all the causes. Now we are going to see what? Ata Sruti Lingadibihi Shadbirapi Pramanahi Saiva Pramiyate. Now we are going to establish same thing. So by using these 6 lingas, 6 pramanas, what are those 6 pramanas? Shruti, Linga, Vakya, Samakya, or Shruti, Linga, Vakya, Sthana, Samakya. One more thing is what? Shruti, Linga, Vakya, Sthana, Samakya, Samahara. Prakarana is missing. Shruti, Linga, Vakya, Prakarana, Sthana, Samakya. These are the 6 lingas. Lingas means indicators, signifiers. So these lingas we use to understand who is the subject matter of. These lingas are different from the Tatpari lingas. Tatpari lingas are what? Upakrama, Upasamhara, Abhyasa, Arthapatti, Apurva, Phalam, and Arthavada. Upapatti. 6. 6 are the lingas. Those lingas are meant for finding the conclusions of the any topic. But these lingas are useful for what? These indicators. These are useful for these are all the pramanas. So yeah. That is a different sutras. Sangya, Paribhasha, Sangya cha, Paribhasha cha, विधिर नियम एव च अतिदेशो अधिकारश्च षड्भिर सूत्र सूत्र लक्षणम. Sutras, yeah, six types of sutras. Those are all different actually. Six types of sutras, six types of tatparlingas, six types of these these pramanas actually. Six types of pramanas to identify, to finalize the prameya. If you want to analyze any text, so for that and find the conclusion of that text, same way. So six Tattvari lingas also can be used, and these six lingas also can be used. How to use this we will be seeing, such as Shruti linga. So we already read that Shruti means what? Nirapeksharava Shrutihi. The direct statement, which is not dependent on anything. The independent statement is known as Shruti. Example is Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. This is the independent statement. Because if you see in that chapter, Sotu Goswami is explaining about the various avatars coming from the Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, is a bija. And after explaining all these avatars, he is saying that Yetecha Amsha Kalaha Pumsaha. These all the avatars are these are all descending from the Purusha. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. But Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, he said. So, irrespective of all those avatars, here they declared that Krishna is Bhagavan. So that's why that tu is differentiating this Krishna Bhagavan Swayam, Krishna Bhagavan Swayam. This sentence is differentiated from that whole context and independently it is said. So that's why this is known as Nirapekshaha. That means independent declaration is done about the Krishna. Krishna is Bhagavan there. So independently it is said. And that Bhagavan only is taking the Jagruhe Paurusham Rupam. That Bhagavan is taking the Purusha Rupa and from him only. So Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu is coming from whom these all avatars are descending. So that's why the main person from the beginning, in the starting of the chapter, whom about it is this said, whom the one who is cause for the Purusha, and about him here openly and without connection to the anything, independently it is declared Krishna is Bhagavan Swayam. So in any independent statement is known as Shruti, Nirapeksha Ravaha. So and also it should be under what? It should be under the Guru Shishya Bhava is needed. This is statement actually, Nirapeksha Rava. So it's not a joke. But if you take two friends are speaking something, then in that case, so you cannot take that as a Shruti actually. So because there is no that serious knowledge transformation. So that's why in that case, there is you cannot establish the fact based upon the jokes. That's the point actually. So there should be some serious discussion that can happen only in the Guru Shishya. So that's why we have already studied that. So where there is Guru Shishya Bhava is needed. Now anyway, we are understanding first out of these six lingas, first one is Shruti. Shruti is an independent declaration, Nirapeksha Rava. We have discussed this very thoroughly. And also this is known as, so what is that? Paribhasha Sutram. We see sutras are how many types? So Vidhi, Niyama, so Sangya, Paribhasha, Vidhi, Niyama, Atidesha, Adhikara. Like that 6. And Paribhasha is the Sutra, Paribhasha is coming at one place on time only in the whole book. Many Paribhasha Sutras can be there, but one Paribhasha Sutra come at one time. So like this is Paribhasha Sutram, and we are going to take it. Why we are taking this as Paribhasha Sutram? Can anyone say? Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Ananta is ready. Yeah? Camera is on. Okay, Ananta.
Because that chapter is explaining about avatars, who is going to discuss in
Yes,
full book.
Dharmaguhyadhyaya, this is. It is telling about it's a major chapter actually, which is going to cover all the avatars which are being discussed in this whole book are said at one place. So that's why this is the chapter of declaring the what is going to come in this whole book, Srimad Bhagavatam. And in that chapter, so this is the statement is coming, independent statement. And this is coming actually, this statement is coming, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. So this is so coming in that chapter, that's why many avatars are discussed. There it is said that Krishna is Bhagavan Swayam. So independent of everything. So that's why it is known as Paribhasha Sutram. So this is having the power of defeating even thousands of other statements that we discussed. Next, we have to, this is a very much discussed, so much is not discussed here. That we know that 1328 is Paribhasha Sruti, that is Sruti Nirapekshara. How it is Nirapekshara, that already I discussed. 2 is there, that is separating this Krishna Bhagavan Swayam from the whole context. So that's its independent statement. That is done. Next, Ata Lingam. Now we have to see the Lingam. Ata Sruti Samarthya Rupam Lingam Cha. Lingam is an indicator, inferential mark. Here it's a indicator, signifier actually. Inferential signifier, it's not the just signifier. Lingam, everyone is having lingam or not? Body. Every body is having some lingam which is indicating that this male or female. If lingam is not there, then how we can identify this male or female? It's not possible. So lingam is what? Is an indicator. But here, what kind of indicator this is? Inferential lingam. Inferential signifier. Inferential means, so what it means? It is having the power. Shruti Samarthya Rupam. It is having the power to support the Shruti. But Shruti doesn't need any support. Shruti, because it is a independent statement. But Lingam is having ability to support the Shruti. But anyway, if someone is ready to give support, okay, let it be. Shruti, but is not dependent on anyone, but it is want to giving support. That's you should understand. The Lingam is which is nothing but what? Shruti Samarthya Rupam, the one which is having the potential to support the Shruti, is known as Lingam. Or otherwise it is, so in English, inferential signifier. Now, in the Bhagavatam, what is the Lingam then? So, Shruti is Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. From this Shruti, we are out of these 6, who is powerful? So, first one is powerful than the later one. Shruti, Lingam, Prakarana Sthana, Shruti, Linga, Vakya, Prakarana Sthana, Samakya. Out of these 6, who is powerful? Shruti is powerful. Then that means first one is, previous one is superior than the later one. And Lingam and Vakyam, who is powerful? Lingam is powerful. Okay, we use these 6. What is the purpose? To know Who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Avatari. So Shruti is what? Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. So that is independent statement. So from that statement, we understood who is the subject matter of this whole book? Krishna. That is we got. From the Shruti, we understood Krishna. But what is the lingam in this Bhagavatam? That is Tavat sarve vatsapala pashyato jasya tatkshanat vedrishyanta ghanashyama pita kausheya vasasaha. While Brahma looked on, all the cowherd boys immediately appeared to him with dark complexions like that of a rain cloud and adorned in yellow silken garments. This is the lingam. What is lingam? I said lingam means what? That is okay. That's generally. But here, what is lingam? I said the one which is having the ability, Shruti. So now this is the statement we are seeing. Tavas sarve vatsapalaha. What happened on that day? So Brahmaji has stolen all the cowherd boys and calves. All. And he kept somewhere. And he returned back after a few moments. He is seeing that all calves and cowherd boys are in their own places and they are roaming. Then he understood that, yeah, he went back and checked, they're also there and here also there. And when Brahma looked on, all the cowherd boys immediately appeared to him with a dark complexion like that of a rain cloud and adorned in yellow silken garments. Then by the Lord's mercy, Brahmaji is seeing that all are as Krishna actually. Krishna himself became himself, he expanded himself. Expansion means it's not that expansion actually. Swamsha or something. It's like a, what is this? Krishna is what this is. He is becoming many Krishnas appearing. What do we say this is? What is this? This is Prakasha. Prakasha Rupa or not? Many avatars are there. This is Prakasha. So, but same person in the many places he is appearing. With doing many ways. Ekena Upusha. Previously also we have discussed. This is a Prakasha actually. And he is appearing and in the form of, yeah, calves and cowherd boys. Brahma saw Krishna is only expanding like this. Vilasa is different, Prakasa is. Who is not? I am asking, Krishna is appearing many places. He is seeing, Brahmaji is seeing, all the cowherd boys immediately appear to him with dark complexion like that of rain cloud and adorned with the yellow silk. Krishnas. He is seeing Krishnas everywhere. You know. So the cowherd boys are not Vishnu. He saw Vishnu's on the side. But these cowherd boys all are who? Krishna only. Not the Vishnu. Vishnu didn't go there to drink milk. Otherwise, they will not get any pleasure. Vishnu is sucking their breast. How cows will get happiness? So, from this, Brahmaji is thinking that, oh, from this whole lila, anyway, whole lila we are not going to describe here. And we are clearly seeing from this statement, Krishna is having the potency of, so appearing like that. And all other Vishnus also, Sarve Vatsapala Pashita Ajasya Takshanat Vedrishyante Ganashyamaha Peta Kausheya Vasasaha. From this incident, from this statement, you can understand that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is inferring you, like if you see the smoke, smoke infers what? Fire. So similarly, this statement is inferring what? Krishna is Bhagavan Swayam. So that's why this statement is having the ability of supporting Shruti. Shruti Vakyam, Krishna Bhagavan Swayam. That's why it is known as what? Lingam. Okay. We are going to take the one example also. In the Mimamsa Shastra, Barhir Deva Sadanam Dami Ityasya Mantra Rupasya Lingasya Balat Srutihi Kalpyate. How it is explained by the Babaji in this actually. He wrote very nicely. Barhir Deva Sadanam Dami. Barhi means what? Kusha, grass, to sit. Generally we make these asanas. Barhir Deva Sadanam. Deva Sadanam means to make the devatas to sit. So Dami, I cut this grass to make a seat for devatas. This is a statement actually. It is not a mantra actually. Mantra means this ityasya mantra rupasya lingasya bhalat sruti kalpyate. From this, what I said, linga is having the potency of supporting the Shruti. So if you want to take it as a linga, it should be having the potency to indicate to support the Shruti. Okay, this I will explain tomorrow. This takes a lot of time actually. Lot means a lot time actually. Each and everything, many details has to be covered. You can read also. Babaji also covered, and previously also I read. Yes, many things are there. Last week, 25th December. Yes. 25th December is Saturday. Till 24th we'll do. 25th. Go. Yes. No problem. मैं सोच रहा हूँ पूरा जनवरी छुट्टी दे दे. उसकी पहले 10 दिन पहले दे दे और भी अच्छा है. 20 नहीं तो 15 से 1.5 महीना. My father is scolding me. Why you are torturing the students? वो सब कुछ नहीं होगा. एग्जाम कुछ नहीं होगा. अभी मैं क्वेश्चन की बना रहा हूँ, सब बनवा रहा हूँ सबसे. तो आज कौन सा चैप्टर हुआ प्रभु? अभी कितना दिन? हाँ 84 ही हुआ ना. 85 86. अच्छा ठीक है. अच्छा. थैंक यू वेरी मच. श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय.